Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so right now I am listening to a workshop by oh, let me adjust you. I'm listening to a workshop by a librarian. She's so cute. She's so cute. Oh my god. So it's gonna be a fun workshop. I think she's teaching on writing today, academic writing. So it's gonna be interesting. But I have to show you. I bought this sunscreen for $8. And look at the freebies that I got. VT Cosmetics, you're very generous, and like that. Hold on. Very slick. Okay. Back to listening to the workshop. I'll see y'all when I'm locking in later. Hi. The workshop is still ongoing, and I think I got it confused with a different workshop because I thought it was going to be about academic writing, but apparently it's just her teaching us how to use the search engine in the library to look for research papers. I think that's what's going on because I don't understand anything. I don't understand anything. So, ooh, the plane. So I'm just using this time to play around with Notion because I'm already distracted. So I might as well do something mildly productive, you know. Since I'm using Notion to organize my stuff, I thought, why not play around with it, you know? Maybe try something new. So yeah, I'm just figuring out how to use Notion. Still figuring it out. Like I've been using Notion for like the past 3 years in poly and I still don't know how to use it. So I'll take the time now to play around and get used to it. Okay, the workshop is over, and this is what I have so far. I freaking suck at using Notion, but you know what? Honestly, I think this is cute AF with the help of the icon. And as you know, I will always find a way to sneak Haikyuu into literally anything. So yeah, this is my study schedule, weekly schedule type shit. So yeah, very colorful. I think I'm now in a phase where everything has to be super colorful and not just like stuck to one color. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. How's this angle? It's awkward, isn't it? But yeah, I needed a change of environment, so the floor it is. And I am going to get started on my study session. And usually, when I need to kickstart a study session, I will start off with notes because I find that if I go straight into like researching for a project, I will give up in like 15 minutes. So, notes first because I find that when I start off with notes first, it's like a sign to get my brain to work. So, you know, I will keep going instead of just giving up and procrastinating. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but those who relate will understand what I'm saying. And today's study drinks of choice, a bottle of water, and my Earl Grey soy milk that I cold brewed it last night. So, very excited to have that. And yeah, let's get started before I procrastinate. I have a lot to do and a lot to digest. So, we need to get started on it. quick.
Trying to get paid for.
Hey guys, I'm sure you recognize this spot. I did my notes for 2-ish hours, 1.5 hours, and then I've just been scrolling on TikTok since then. I think I stopped at around 5 and now it's 5:50, so procrastinated just a little bit, just a teeny weeny bit. But to be fair, I was letting my iPad charge. I don't like writing while my iPad is charging. I don't know why. I just don't like it. But now my iPad has been charged to a good amount, so I'm gonna restart writing my notes again. And y'all, let me update you. So yesterday was my audition for Street Jazz. Wow, wow. I would say that it went well, but I can't tell you that in full confidence because the criteria was that we had to do the choreo and then 2/8 of freestyle. I think I nailed the choreo part, which, yes, I guess is the most important part. But they did mention that they want to see potential, and I thought that I could show it, through my freestyle. But I think because I was so nervous and just so stressed out, how do I explain it? I was really awkward and I just didn't look confident in the way I moved. You get? I'm just glad that I didn't freeze and like stand there. But it was also a bit like I was like, you know, it's giving me nightmares. It's giving me nightmares. Every time I think about it, I cringe so bad. But I'm hoping that the way I executed the choreo will suffice and they will let me in. Please, please. Okay, okay, okay. Enough about that. Take it out of my head, out the window. Back to studying before I procrastinate even longer. Hello. Major time skip. I already had dinner and showered. It's about 10:15 right now, and I am getting started on my research for my sociology project. And I'm a little stressed out about this because the portion I'm researching on is on culture, and a lot of the research that I've been doing really only comes up with one result. Like, so basically, because I'm talking about the sandwich generation, the only thing that really comes up about culture when I research is filial piety, and and just like stigma, it's all targeted towards the sandwich generation, to their elderly parents. But I'm also trying to look for how culture relates to their thinking about how to care for their children. You get? Because I don't get. So I'm struggling on that part. Like, what are the beliefs of a parent for their kids? Obviously, it would be they want their kids to do well. And more specifically to Asian culture, I would think that they want their kids to be extremely successful from a young age, right? It's a lot about grades and making sure their kids are like excelling, not even just good, but excellent, right? But I'm also thinking like, is there has there been a change of mindset, or is this mindset more traditional as compared to modern time? You get? I don't know if I'm just yapping, but I'm trying to make sense of it so that I know what I'm supposed to research on. Because the research is the problem, right? I need evidence to back up my claim, but what I'm not finding is the evidence. I have claims, I just made them, but I don't have evidence. So that's what's like screwing me up. Like, damn, damn. And uh, we have been told that we cannot use Straits Time and CNA because the news may be biased. So we have to use like legit studies and articles, which it is possible to find, but I'm oh whoa. But okay, wait, hold on. Let me process my thoughts. What I meant to say was that yes, articles can be found related to this topic, but it's so limited to Singapore. Like, the sandwich generation is everywhere, all over the world. But because I am researching on culture, I have to research it in Singapore because uh I want to also like how do I say? Not just research about Asian culture. Yes, it is Asian culture, but I want to see how like race like affects the beliefs, because the thing about culture is that is one's like belief, right? And I feel that that relates to race as well, but I'm not finding a lot of research on that, which makes it really hard for me to write about it, because literally every like fucking socio-demographic shit plays a part in our belief, and I'm not finding much. So I'm stressing out. But you know what? I am not going to force myself to finish the research by today. I have until Saturday. So I'm just going to try my best tonight, and then I'll just continue more the next 2 days. I just finished Pilates this morning and headed straight for school because I have a class at 12. It's my only class for the day. And then after that, I'm going to be going for a consult for kinematics. And then is auditions, my second audition. I'm praying that it goes well because I really want to get in. I've been overthinking the auditions for like forever, so I'm really excited for it to be over. Okay, well, heading to class now.
View. Your head is neutral, there's no forward tilt or backward tilt. Your cervical spine is not hyperextended or extended.
You anything interesting?
Just finished lab. It was super fun today. And we're learning on... Oh. As I was saying, we were practicing on what we are going to be tested for our practical exam. So yeah, it was really fun practicing it. Do you want this? Sure. Oh my god. Okay.
My class rep sent it to us.
Oh my god. Goated class rep.
study physiology, every different system, we are actually looking at all these things as well. How do we get these nutrients, oxygen, and our wastes? Okay, how do different body physiological systems come together? Okay, such that every cell can perform this function.
Hey girlies, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This week has been one of my busiest week, so whatever work I could squeeze in, I tried, and I am really proud of that. So I hope this video motivated you guys to go and study too, or if you studied with me, that's even better. So I hope you guys are looking forward. There's going to be more study vlogs. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And yeah, it would mean the world to me if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. It will be a major, major help to me. And I will be so, so grateful for that. But otherwise, I hope you guys are looking forward to my next video. I'll see you over there. Bye!